easy go.
Sup everyone, Dauntedland2015 here. And welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here since the beginning, all I can say is, thanks. And now, let's start the video.
Hello everybody, it's your boy Dossie.2015 here, and welcome to Thursday Friends. Sorry guys, I'm recording this at night guys, so you know, I'm a bit awake at this time. But today I'm going to react to a dog walking horror story animated. Dog walking can be innocent guys. Or can it guys? Let's watch the video and see if it can be innocent or not.
I've always lived at the same village for my entire life.
Okay.
It was a nice place for everybody else, but when I was younger, I could always apparently see things that most others couldn't. I still believe in what I saw, since there's no way I could have made those things up, as I wasn't allowed to watch anything scary on the TV because of my parents. My village was actually built on top of a huge graveyard, and a lot of people were killed on the streets and in the houses during the war that happened 30 years ago.
Wait, what war happened 30 years ago, guys? What village is this? And what village does he live in, guys? Like, what war happened 30 years ago? Was it in the United States? Because that would be messed up, guys. Because the United States has never been in a war in its own country, guys. America's the strongest nation, guys. And nobody's enemies cannot even get over the ocean, guys. The only times they ever did that, guys, was Pearl Harbor and 9/11. There might have been on other times, but I'm not sure, guys. There might have been, guys, but I'm gonna check right. Guys, I'm checking right now, guys. See what war happened 30 years ago. While I do that, I'll let the video play.
I constantly had nightmares and heard voices, but nobody believed me. The scariest experience I ever had has to be the time that I was walking my dog. He was a basset hound and a gentle giant that would never hurt a fly. My house is near a big forest and near a river. I was never scared to go exploring. To get to the forest, we had to go in between tall bushes and down a path that had a cliff next to it. It was the only way in or out. We went further down where the river was, and while my dog walked around, I sat on an old boat that looked like it hadn't been used in decades, but it seemed sturdy. It was a pretty quiet day without any wind.
Huh. That's normal, guys. A quiet day without any wind, guys. And it's a dog walk, guys. That's innocent, right?
When I heard something walking behind me, I turned around just to be greeted by nothing.
Oh.
I shrugged it off, thinking it was probably a small animal or something in the tall grass. Sometime later, I heard somebody say my name. Marco!
Dang.
It came from a deep, cracking voice. It didn't sound human. I jerked my head to where I thought I heard it, and I saw a tall, humanoid figure, without a head and two glowing red eyes that seemed to be on its chest. I knew I wasn't imagining it, because even my dog was barking at it. When I saw it, I turned my head, pretending there was nothing. Usually that was the best working option for me in previous paranormal experiences, but it continued. Marco.
What is that thing, guys? That looks so creepy.
Every few seconds, I decided to keep pretending I saw nothing and got my dog to go back up. I started walking with a normal pace so I don't look suspicious, but it didn't stop. Marco. Every few steps, I turned around to look at my dog, secretly looking at where the creature was, and he seemed to continue hugging behind trees.
Man, what a weird guy he is, guys. What a weird spirit that person is.
Following me. A few minutes later, I could finally see the road, but I was still scared. I started smelling a rotting smell, like rotten eggs and sweat were combined. And all of a sudden...
Guys, I have a feeling that that spirit, guys, actually killed somebody, guys. I don't know.
Marco! It screamed my name. Me and my dog started sprinting towards my house. When we finally got there, I shut and locked the door and peeked out of the windows. It stood behind a tree in front of my neighbor's house and just vanished. I was shaken and waited for my parents to tell them what had happened. Of course, they didn't believe me. They never did when I told them these crazy stories. The next day, I went to walk my dog on another path, and staying closer to my house, I saw police in front of my neighbor's house.
Wow.
When I got back home, I asked my parents what happened, and they seemed very shocked. Turns out the neighbor stabbed his wife and fell into the river and drowned.
Oh my god, guys. Why did the neighbor stab his wife? Guys, I would never kill my wife, guys. I would love her. I would care about her, guys. Like a bear, guys. I'm gonna be, like, heavy protective, guys, of her. Like always, guys.
He died right before I went down there. I have a theory that the spirit was his, but I don't know what its intention was. Was it to harm me as well? To tell me to go to his house and see what he did? I've always been puzzled by it, and still am. But at least my parents believe me more when I tell them something paranormal happens.
Oh my god, guys. That was like the most scariest horror story ever, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to go to sleep tonight, guys. Because a headless spirit, guys, following someone around, guys, in a village, guys. Boy, that is so creepy, guys. I mean, I have a cemetery across the street from me, guys, but I go during the day. I don't go during the night, guys. Besides, guys, I go during the hours of 9 a.m. to maybe like 6 or 7 p.m., guys. I would never go after like 7:30, guys. But guys, whatever that thing was, it was not normal, guys. But anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. So at this time, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on social media, guys. I'd really appreciate it if y'all went ahead and followed me on Twitter, guys. You already know the drill about that, guys. You already know the drill about everything else about social media, guys. So, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in my next video. Keep being awesome, my team. Goodbye.
I know they don't wanna see me ball. Baby, I can hear that money call. Some hundreds in my hands and I'ma spend them at tomorrow. You hating with no best, you ain't got nothing at all. I ain't gonna fall, I'm just a goose if I send all of my money tall. I'm getting money, so I'ma keep proving them wrong. People they hating but finna keep playing my songs. Hopping on a